Hi, I'm Tricia McCannon, and welcome to my brand new course with Sacred Stories Media. This is all about the Tree of Life, the Anunnaki gods, and the way of the return to Source. It's a 7-part class, and these are about 45 minutes a piece, so they're not that long, but they're fun and full of hundreds of incredible images. We're going to be talking in part 1 really about the symbology of the Tree of Life, because it's probably the singular, most universal symbol found in every culture of the world. Norse, Celtic, Egyptian, Persian, Hindu, Mayan, Aztec, Islamic, Christian, Jewish, holy Toledo. It's really obviously a universal symbol. What does it mean? What do we know about it? So we're going to learn that in part 1, and you're welcome to watch that part for free through Sacred Stories Media. In part 2, we're going to be talking about the tree's identification with the Divine Mother, with the goddess of wisdom, the goddess of the all, and with the great world saviors that have come time and time again, and how over and over again their stories seem to be entwined for some reason with the Tree of Life. Why is that? We'll discover that in section 2. In class number 3, we're going to be talking about one of the greatest mysteries of symbology that's connected with the tree itself. And this is the spiral and the great cosmic serpent. What the heck is that serpent doing on that cross or on that tree? Many of us think we might know what it is because, of course, we were raised with the Old Testament and the Abrahamic religions. But in fact, that is the misinformation campaign. The great cosmic serpent literally is a major key to the technology of spiritual enlightenment, awareness, and freedom. And you're going to discover all about it in class number 3. In class 4, we're going to get into how to use that information with the personal Tree of Life in order to raise the energy of the serpent in your own field, how to clear out your chakras, and how to get into DNA activation so that you can begin to manifest some of the many spiritual abilities and powers that are just beginning to come online in the world today. In class number 6, we're going to get into the history of who brought the Tree of Life to Earth, and that was the Anunnaki gods. Now, the Anunnaki gods, some of you may know about, some of you may just be learning about them, but they were an advanced civilization that came to this planet a really long time ago, and they brought the foundations of civilization with them. And some of the foundations were, literally the things that we have today. But some of the most esoteric wisdom teachings from the Anunnaki gods were connected with this mysterious tree that granted immortal life. So I'm going to talk about the real tree. I'm going to talk about the symbology of the tree, the seed of life, the flower of life, the fruit of life, and how it's connected with our immortality today. In part number 6, we get into the Kabbalah, which is the Jewish wisdom path that teaches how there are various cosmic archetypes that live inside of each one of us. And they become aspects that we have to become aware of and balance and master. But there's a shortcut. And the masters taught the shortcut. So I'm going to be teaching you about not only the different spheres or sephiroths, but also the path of return, the way of return that is the shortcut back to source and to connecting with your own immortality and divinity. And finally, in the last class, the alchemy of the elements and the path of mastery, we're going to get into looking at how the air, earth, fire, and water must be balanced and what that represents within each one of our lives and how we can actually begin to practice the Tree of Life meditation in order to awaken our own interpersonal tree and begin to open our spiritual gifts and walk the path of mastery. So we hope you'll join us for this wonderful new class. I'm very excited about it. It's beautiful, fun, and exciting, and I know that you'll love it. Thanks for joining us.